Well, Farcraft Quarry, it's been a while. I wonder what's waiting for us inside. Miss Hat sounded really excited. Well, it doesn't seem like much has changed. I don't know why it was so important to come all the way out here. Why us? Me neither. I was thinking there'd be something really crazy and exciting and unexpected. Ah! Do you mind? Hey! It's you! Yes. So? Haven't seen you in a while, Faraday. Last we heard of you, your engine blew sky high. How are you? Alive. Kinda. Oh, okay. Pacey, Thomas, just in time. I've asked you to come here today to see our new machine. This is the Railblazer Mark III, a top-of-the-line piece of equipment. It can handle every aspect of rail laying and track building. This looks like something that could put Rob and the gang out of a job. This looks like a rejected super weapon from World War II, and I'm helping no one if it explodes. Anyway, since we just got this new piece of equipment, I wanted some of my engines to test it out. Some new routes are being considered to reinvigorate the inter-province rail corridors, and this thing can cut the build time in half. We don't have to take this anywhere soon though, right? Of course not. I just need you two to help pick up some extra rails and sleepers and other supplies for once we do test it out. Oh, thank God, Red. I was getting flashbacks to the Nitrogeneer's balloon special. No! No! Don't remind me! I want to actually sleep tonight! Thomas, you hear me? Deep breaths! The Nitrogeneer is over! Now balloons. Okay, then. Well, either way, I'll have you both run back down to New Knapford. The first set have already been shipped, and Runio should be able to show you where they are. Alright then, come on, Thomas, let's not be late. Don't you wait, I won't be late. I'll chuff and puff and... Get out of my head. Well, with that, I've got to head down to Morriston Docks. I need to discuss some things with Cod. I'll be back later. You hang tight, Faraday. You hang tight, Faraday. I'll forget you. Come on. Okay. Ah, crap. Is something wrong, Cod? Oh! I, didn't see you there. But to be honest, I'm kind of anxious. If you're worried about being late, I understand. Traffic on the line is leaving everything clogged up. Trust me, Cod, it's no fault of yours. I guess so. I've got to put these trucks away. I'll see you later. Understood, Cod. I hope he feels better soon. It's not healthy for an engine to be feeling that way for too long. Oh, hey, you two. What's up with all the flatbeds? We're taking supplies up to the quarry, apparently, to use on the, what was it again? The Big Railer. No. Oh, God, Dread. Why does this new thing need all these rails? It's a high-tech rail layer. For rails. Why do we need a new machine like that anyway? Aren't the usual rail workers available to do that? It sounds like just another way to automate everything and get rid of people's jobs. And this is coming from the guy who thought a hot air balloon would take his job? It looked like a threat, okay? Godred! Anyways, I got nothing to do, so I think I'll just go back to the shed and... Hang on. Instead of going back to the shed, what if you took this train up there instead? Literally, why would I literally do literal extra work for literally no reason? Well, you know, the ticket, the crash at the beach, almost atomizing her dad. You want to get back into Miss Hat's good graces, right? And besides, you're bigger than me and Percy. You'll probably handle the trip easier. Fuck it, it's either this or annoy Gordon for an hour. I'll do it. Then you can take these and we'll head over to the shed. And... do we need to say don't fuck everything up this time? Whatever. Hello? Is anyone there? I'm still here. Whoa! Oh, you're that big forehead shunter that came to the island recently. We were at Langford Works together not long ago. Who are you? What are you doing here? And which Star Wars movie is the best? I'm Faraday. I'm doing jack shit while everyone else goes off on some adventure of the weekend. I prefer Star Trek. Oh, okay. Then is anyone else here? Conrad is out with Miss Hat. Others are out with the Screw You crew around McCurran Tower, and I have no idea where Thomas and Percy are. Oh, about that. I actually took that job over for them, so I'm the replacement. Have I ever introduced myself? I'm James. Bask in my sexy paintwork. This replacement fucking blows. Anyway, I was told there was some kind of newfangled nonsense over by the quarry shed. That? Wow. Yep. It looks dumb. It reminds me of the jet engine, or the snow machine, or the foghorn, or like literally any of those weird contraptions the Fat Controller would buy for literally no good reason and then never use again. Yes. It's giving special. Special. Yes. So like it can build a whole rail line by itself? The track laying is automated, but it needs an engine to push it, apparently. I've got nothing else to do, so I've just been reading the manual. The thing's in Swedish, but it's got pictures, so I just worked off those. Sounds boring. So, like, do I put the flatbeds here, or wherever, honestly? Either I'll do it, or one of the other engines will after they get done gallivanting around the island. So, I haven't talked to you since we were in the works. How are you doing? Meh. Well, the works were fun, right? Remember Deco's movie night? Meh. Well, damn, all you ever do is complain, apparently. Gee, I wonder why. It's not like this place sucks. If I could just go back to Birmingham, I gladly would. Well, why don't you just do that, then? Huh? You know, hop from station to station at night, or dig a tunnel, I don't know. If you're so angry about being here, I don't see why you don't just try to leave. Huh. Interesting point. Well, whatever you do, here are the damn wagons. Feel free to take them wherever you need them. Okay, then. Huh. An escape. Oh, hey there, Cod. Haven't seen you in a while. Are you doing okay? I wish I was right now, but I've been late with the Kipper 3 weeks in a row, and I'm starting to panic. I've usually been great about being on time, no matter what. I should be doing better. Face it, Cod. The curse of the flying Kipper is catching up to you. James, what the hell are you on about? You should be one to remember. Stuff always happened to Henry when he pulled it. Crashes, wrecked trucks, getting thrown into the ocean. Oh, it's been cursed since Kildane, I always said. Wait, the Kipper's cursed? Ever since that fateful night in 1935, something bad has happened to the train every few years after that. Cursed as cursed can be. Oh, that's terrible. I'm stupid. There have been accidents, but not frequently enough for you to say it's cursed, James. Duck, there's like 6 episodes where it crashed. But hey, why would I be cursed? Why me? Well, obviously it's spread to its next victim. Bad luck, Cod. Oh, Godred. There is no curse. And shame on you, James, for scaring him. Shame me all you want, Duck. I know what I've seen. James, you don't really think that the curse is why I've been late with the Kipper lately? How can I get rid of this curse? For the last time, it's not cursed. The rail lines have been clogged, Cod, that's it. Perhaps, Cod, switching the tracks you use rather than using the same track could break the hold of the curse? Duck said the lines are clogged. Maybe switching which line you're using could cut down on time? And escape the curse or whatever? I don't know, there's only so far I can go with this bit. Switching lines. I'll keep that in mind. You're crazy, Faraday. Why would you listen to that moron anyway? But this could work, but... oh, I don't know. Well, it's not like anyone would notice, right? Just one truck from here and another from there, and soon you'll be on the way to Birmingham. The bastards can make do without a few simple trucks. Here I go.
Well, I left
Birmingham back in 22 when I went to Sodor for a job or two. The second month they had me laying tracks. Every day I'd watch the engines roll by, and sometimes I'd hang my forehead and cry, 'cause this island makes me feel like I'm high on crack. But today I devised myself a plan that should be the envy of most any man on how to get back to my sweet Birmingham. Now, getting caught meant staying here, but I figured I'd be out before the end of the year, and if I worked hard, I wouldn't have nothing to fear. I take it one truck at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. Ballast ties and rails this job entails. I'm gonna tunnel out in style, I'm gonna dig it out every mile, but I gotta make sure that this plan never fails. Whew. So the very next night when I went down with my tunnel machine and a bed full of rails, I left that night with a borehole and freedom in the air. I'd never consider myself a thief, but NW wouldn't miss just one little piece of rails or ties or ballast gone here or there. The first day I got about a mile down, and the next day I made a slight turnaround, all to plan on the Railblazer's computer screen. The screen would say I needed some ballast or rails or ties or whatever that would entail, so afterwards I'd find them without being seen. I take it one truck at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. Ballast ties and rails this job entails. I'm gonna tunnel out in style, I'm gonna dig it out every mile, but I gotta make sure that this plan never fails. Well, aren't there other lines we could use? Some alternate route or something? The only possible alternate route is under repairs at the moment, Cod. Until that planned extension is finished to Stonewick, everyone's just gonna have to live with this. Oh, okay then. I'm sorry, Cod, but I can assure you things will get better soon. In fact, I'd like you to take some supplies to the other side of the island tonight. The schedule is showing that things might get a bit lighter, so a good run might boost your spirits. Also, if you do end up late, it would prove that it's not a problem with the Kipper, right? Well, if you say so. Don't be so hard on yourself, Cod. Take care. I'll try. Now look what you did, James. It's not my fault he pulls the Kipper. That's not the point. The point is that you've got him so convinced his own train is cursed that he's beating himself up for not being on time when the timing is no fault of his own. Well, it's not like apologizing would help. Yes, it would. Really. I should tell him, oh, don't worry, I was only bullshitting all that time, and make him convinced that it's entirely his fault. What? Well, at least him believing it's a curse at the moment keeps some of the blame off of himself. I've helped him more than I've hurt him. You have the most confusing intellect sometimes. Not a compliment. Ugh, whatever. I've got to go deliver some extra supplies to the quarry. I thought they already had everything. Me too, but apparently they're missing a decent amount of rails and sleepers, and so Miss Hat ordered extra to be shipped to the quarry. Alright, well when you get back, try to apologize to him. Okay. Hello? Faraday? Faraday! Wakey, wakey, fuel and bakey! Whoa! Oh, hey, James. Hey, I have those extra trucks of supplies that were ordered. Oh, well, just put them over in the siding, I guess. Well, okay then. Hey, what's with the Railblazer? What do you care? It looks like it's been turned on. So? I thought it wasn't being used yet. It was simply for testing, okay? Stop writing my back buffers. Okay then, geez, have fun with these extra trucks. Shut up! Oh, hey there. Sorry about all the ruckus back there. Faraday was just being, well, an ass. Yeah, we know, he's been snippier than usual lately. We aren't really sure why, though. Something's up, I just don't know what. Well, whatever it is, he better snap out of it soon. I might just lay rails over his dumb forehead if he carries on with me. If he knows how to use it, I can learn how to use it. He wouldn't, would he? No, of course he wouldn't. Right? Oh, hello, Duck. Is Cod here? You just missed him, actually. He seemed very stressed out. Oh. That little curse joke of yours has gone on for too long. I'm not sure, but I feel like something bad's gonna happen if something doesn't change. Oh, so when you get a feeling about something, it's not superstitious? Like curses? You're just looking for an argument, James, and I'm not in the mood. Are you going to sleep, Duck? Probably. I'm not the one with the guilt. Oh, stop it. I was just thinking, I guess. About? I don't know. I guess I'll just sleep right now so I can get up early and apologize to Cod. Suit yourself. Okay, just a little bit further. Oh, I can smell the freedom already, the return to normalcy. Goodbye, Sodor, you backwards place. You can all go to hell. Come on, you can't be late again. You have nothing else blocking your way here. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, GPS, how long will it currently take me to get to my destination from here? Your estimated time of arrival is 4 hours and 15 minutes. What? That long? You've got to be kidding me. Oh, who am I kidding? There's no point. I'm kissed to be late forever, I guess. Come on, just a little bit further. Is that... Yes! It is! The main line! I've done it! Tunnel line completed. Congratulations. I'm free! I'm finally free! New route added to NWC rail network, now integrating. Oh, who cares where it's added to? This is my exit scene, my grand finale, my great escape! Well, here goes nothing. Hey, Godred, are you there? It's me, Cod. I don't know if you even know me, but I know you're from Sodor too, and all the other engines talk about you. So maybe you can help me out here? I know you were a powerful person when you were still on Earth. Gosh, I don't even know what I'm saying. Heck, I'm not even sure if I'm looking in the right direction for you. Either way, help would be nice. Thanks. I took it one trick at a time! And it didn't cost me a dime. Ballast ties and rails this job entailed. I've tunneled out in style. I've dug it out every mile. And I made sure that this plan never failed! Woo! So I rolled down the line to find some fresh air, and as for the Railblazer to dump somewhere, I could feel freedom sweetly from miles around. Now when I got out, I felt I could laugh at those Sodor engines, how I gave them a gaff and told them F you without saying a word. Attention, new route has been added to official NWC map. Really? A new route? How much time does it cut? 3.5 hours. No way! What's the speed limit? There is no speed limit at this time. You may go however fast you feel is safe. Gun that shit if you want. Screw it, I'm going for it! Now I needed a way to find a switch so I could get on the line without a hitch. So that way I could leave and never be seen. I figured that was easy, could be done like a zing, but I didn't know about just one little thing, because I could see Cod's light reflected on that screen. Wait, what? No. No. 3. This can't happen! I can't fall victim to the 3-strike formula! Curse you, nitrogen era! Judy! Jerome! Oh, for the love of God, emergency! Judy! Jerome! Emergency! Possibly, but I'm not entirely sure. Better safe than sorry then. James! What's going on? Be alive if I get to come! Recite the Bible in Sudric if I can't! Einzi Toshia's crew. Well, actually, I don't know if there are any people involved, so I don't know. Sure, you might be important. Any Congress Friday about it? James? What the hell are you doing? You're breaking every code in regards to... Can it, Viola? I need to be a hero for once. Bye! Okay, Artemis, give me the scoop. What's going on? Based on a call I just got from Viola, I believe James has gone insane and kidnapped Judy, Jerome, and Francis. What the hell? Why? We're unsure, but he was heard screaming something about the nitrogen era. Oh boy, we should probably get after him then. Yes, Mom? Stanwick! Why are we adventuring in the illegal zone? Isn't that illegal? Because there's a new tunnel on the map that wasn't there before! It's accessible not far ahead! And I have a nagging hunch that's exactly where I need to look. Oh, okay! Woohoo! Wait, what's that up ahead? What? It's... Uh-oh. If I had a coin for every time an engine got out of the works and then immediately had to go back there, I'd have 3 coins. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened thrice. Right, James? Fuck off. So, you were covertly taking rail equipment out here every night to build a tunnel off Sodo? Yeah. I mean, there's no hiding it now. Why? I say this with more honesty than I've ever said anything with, because fuck you. Well, at least you two aren't seriously injured. It could have been much worse if people were involved, however. Well, I feel like I should apologize to both of you. Faraday, I shouldn't have snapped back when you weren't feeling your best. I did not expect you to take me entirely seriously. And Cod, I'm sorry for making you think that your train was bad luck. Curses are just make-believe. I hope. Honestly, James, I think I needed to be snapped back to reality, admittedly. Oh, there goes gravity. I mean, what do you mean? If I wasn't so worried about being on time, going so quick and not paying attention to what was ahead before the signal system was done setting up, then there probably would have been no crash here. Miss Hat was right, the lateness isn't my fault. It just felt really horrible constantly being late when I'm usually on time, so I felt like I needed to do better, no matter if it was my fault or not. But now I know, sometimes circumstances just suck, and the best course of action is to just take it on the buffers and work around them. Well, that's a very nitrogen era ending statement. Hey! What are you Novitum engines doing here? And hey, you! Aren't you the red engine that I wrote up earlier? You looking for another ticket? He's with me, Fremont. He was a first responder at this crash. Hey, Artemis! I know I can't distrust you. Perhaps I misjudged you, Reddy boy. I'll start writing the incident report while you finish up here, Artemis. Sounds good, number 1719. Oh, thank God, Red. Thank you again for your quick thinking, James, even if it was mostly out of guilt. You're welcome, Miss Hat. By the way, does this mean I'm off the hook for the ticket and beach incidents? Absolutely not. Oh. How is this a good ending? I stole stuff. I bored a tunnel without authorization. I caused an accident. Whole bunch of illegal shit. Shouldn't I be kicked out of Soda or something? Please? Unauthorized? Faraday, you obviously don't know Swedish. If you'd read the manual instead of just looking at the pictures, you'd realize that I'd already set up a process for the Railblazer itself. What? To put it simply, Faraday, everything you thought you stole was already being sent to be used on the very tunnel you built in secret. You didn't secretly and illegally build a tunnel with stolen supplies. You used the tunnel supplies to build the planned tunnel. No, that can't be! My tunnel to the mainland! I was going to escape this hellhole! One track at a time! Mainland? Buddy, you're in Stonewick. You're further into the island, not outside of it. So I just built a tunnel to nowhere. Son of a bitch! I learned some new words there. Don't use them. No promises. The tunnel was totally authorized to be built. You built it in basically the perfect position, and COD only crashed because the signaling system wasn't set up there. If a crash is caused by a signaling system, the signaling system legally receives all fault. That's just how the law's written. By technicality, you're off the hook. No, it can't end like this! I could have escaped! I could have made another tunnel! I could have gotten away with it too! You really couldn't have. Now come on, let's get you fixed up. Again. But for the record, I would like to know how many trucks you displaced during this project.
bitch. You have no fucking idea how much work I put into going in the wrong direction. I can't even count how many trucks.
Okay, how many trains did you take then? Where'd you get that guitar?
Well, it's a 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 trains of ties. Holy shit! There were 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70 ballast trains! How are you playing that thing?
Jonathan asks, Judy and Jerome, do the engines still use you for emergencies? Well, I can answer that for you! We're going on epic rescues all the time since this is sonar after all. We're used when engines derail too far from the track to be backed and pulled back on, and that happens quite a lot. It happened today! Remember how cool that was? Francis, are you answering our question? Uh-oh, got a blast!